No, of course it's not, but it doesn't mean that the idea isn't there. John's equivalent of the gospel of the kingdom is the truth about the life of the age to come. It doesn't matter whether you say the age to come or the future kingdom. John doesn't use that language, and that's his choice. He talks about eternal life. Mistranslated should be the life of the age to come, or simply life with a capital L. So he says the same thing, but you see, I don't have to come and explain that if I'm using the word jalopy, I'm probably referring to some sort of vehicle. You know that. You know the synonyms, but Bible readers don't. John has a different form of language. Testimony is his word for gospel. He doesn't use the word gospel, does he? Does that mean he didn't believe in the gospel? That's absurd. He uses the word testimony, and Jesus is the great testifier, gospel preacher. So it comes to the same thing, but you need a little learning to appreciate that easy fact.
Right, it's similar to the born again point that
Yes.
you make, that born again is synonymous with parable of the sower, the seed.
Absolutely. Since you mentioned that, to be born again is found in John 3. Everybody knows that. But why don't they tell you about 1 Peter 1:23, where Peter speaks about the seed which was preached to you as gospel? Why do they leave that one out? The obvious connection is that the message of the kingdom, which is Matthew 13:19, called the seed, that is how salvation begins. And 1 Peter repeats it in 1 Peter 1:23, the seed, either the Greek word spora, sperma, or sporos. There are three varieties of the same idea, really. The sower went out to sow the seed, which is the whole theological understanding of Jesus. How to become a Christian. Start with the parable of the seed, which is the word of the kingdom.